All right, I'm on the same boat here with you, brother. All right, so this is M and Q. I already did NQ. Let's just do the same thing for M and Q. And honestly, I want to be like outside of the news. Like I'm bullish. If it wasn't for the news, I would definitely be a bearish guy. I mean, if it wasn't for the news, I'd definitely be a bullish guy, right? But if anything happens here, we can just blame the news, right? As always. We are at war, right? Okay. I was hoping that this low down took out something and make me maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe I didn't see it right. Maybe it did. Maybe this is it. Ha! Found one! Hey! You hear excited? I got in my voice. Ha! Ha! Gotcha, bitch! Oh, we gotta play the sound. Gotcha, bitch!
Gotcha, bitch!
Alright, we gotta go confirm this one in queue. Yep, alpha zone confirmed. Harder when they consolidate like this, a little bit harder to find them. Alright, so we're looking for alpha C and gap fill coming into the day. Alpha C and gap fill. I'm in 1 minute trying to figure out how I can get up in there. This is my target coming into the day. Last thing I want to check is London low, London high. We got both in the market. We want to rely on the alpha framework. All right, team. Looking for high side targets of 195 and gap fill. Gap fill target. I'm going to be here. Now, in terms of how we going to get in this bitch, that's going to be a different story. Or if it even lets me, it might run forward right before the open. Hopefully we get a drop at open and then an entry. Okay, that's what we're going to hope for. Let's get the charts together. NQ 1 minute, NQ 5 minute, NQ 1 hour. NQ is the primary decision maker. We just execute on M and Q for prop, and we'll be going over charts here soon. In the meantime, let me get all my other charts together. Now streaming in multiple places. I will be going on vacation soon, guys, so I will be letting you know I need a vacation, so just be prepared. I will trade on vacation too. Probably be late while I'm on vacation, but I'm still here. I'm not trading MNQ. I go on ticks. So if I start seeing lower dollar amounts, because I'm on MNQ, it's a psychological barrier that's there that I'm faced with. Me just watching the ticks allows me to watch and just trade the trades. Twitter, what's up? Just trying to find news right now. Just going through news channels. All right, y'all gotta give me a second. We got an extra 40 people here on Twitter. Numbers crawling. Give me 1 second. Just trying to get a couple things out here. Hold on. About like 30 minutes away, 25 minutes away. Looking for the pink line. All right, I'm back. All right, anybody got any questions before we get rolling? I'm about to get rolling here. All right, team. About to get to this place of opening. Anything anybody want me to cover? We're about to get going here. If you're in the building, hit me with 444. If you guys can see my screen, hear my voice, everything good, hit me with 999. Good luck today. I'm watching for a strong 5 or 15 minute close above the 7 a.m. high. Ideally creating FFG that price can retrace into before pushing higher for entry. So basically looking for a strong move up and pull back into an entry model of some sort to see if we can get the gap fill. I would like a move down and then a move up. I would like them to take a wick or take a low, but beggars can't be choosers. Skrilla, this was like a cool little getaway this weekend, bro. You know, just hanging out. Not really vacation. Vacation is when there's no kids involved. That doesn't sound wrong. Hope if you have kids, you should understand. Vacation with kids versus vacation without kids is they're two different spectrums. It's cool to take the kids to Disney, right? But it's cool to take the kids to Disney, right? But I'm trying to have that red cup in my hand. Y'all can see my screen, right? 444, if y'all can see my screen. I got more people coming. What up, Skrilla? Y'all can see my screen, hear my voice, hit me 444. Twitter says they can. Okay, now we got a little bit of a sweep. What's up, Tony? What's up, Trisha? We got taking these lows here, making this green candle here a breaker, getting a little setup here in the open. This your breaker right here. Let's see. This is a negative R play. This setting up right now. It's negative R. Unless you go for the gap fill. We'll put the CE of the gap fill here. That way we got it. You know what I mean? On chart. Call it target 2. Right. So you can go for this gap fill if you want. That's 100 points if you think it's going to fill right now.
Good morning. I hope you had a good time away.
A little bit, yeah, bro. Appreciate you.
Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved.
Oh man, I'm just doing other shit right now. And be real with you. I'm just waiting on the market to open. Didn't get the breaker. All right, come on, market. Let's see what we're gonna do. Am I on YouTube too? I am on YouTube. I had to figure this stuff out. If you're on YouTube, what's up? Still a little under the weather, team. Still slightly under the weather. Am I on YouTube too? I am. If you're on YouTube, I can see your comments now. I already went over the game plan. Game plan is Alpha C, CE, and then gap fill. Got a little breaker here. A little volume coming in on the breaker. Not double aligned, so again, I put out 2 risk profiles. I'm going to have to follow risk profile number 2, which is a smaller profile. This is a 25-point stop. So that means I can use 12 cons if I am to take this long here. Happening before open. Again, this wick right here is what we're targeting here at open. Very close already. It's probably just going to deliver before the market opens. But still interesting to watch. All right, here comes the breaker. Happening before the market opened.
What's up, X?
What up?
Sorry I didn't pick up yesterday. I had family in town, but I'm free around 1 if you want to talk, dude.
Hit me. We got an Alpha C. We about to go ahead and tag it right now.
Yeah, no, I've been watching it. Yeah, we're probably not going to get it. We're probably going to have to go back into formation here more than likely. X, I see an entry on that chart, man. What happened?
Oh, that was an accident.
Did you the trade?
Nah, I was trying to sign in, had some issues, and I hit buy to see if it worked, and it worked. I was like, oh shit. But it was only 1 con. We're gonna have to go. As I was saying, we're gonna have to go right back in formation, bro.
Back into the formation, dude. Until this war ends, man, it's just been difficult with the price. Again, I've been able to stick around. It's just my P&L was basically flat for the past month.
Yeah, a little back and forth, bro.
Because again, we got this gigantic gap down reversal in the 1 hour, but there's actually not even something to take down. It's just actually the only plays are actually to go up.
Yeah, this was exactly what we were saying earlier, bro. Welcome to 2026.
Yeah, the past month this has been. I'm not proud, but I'm satisfied that with my sizing and stuff, I still very much fine with my accounts. It's just, you want a growing P&L chart, not a flat one.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Hey, but in this game, sometimes there's unforeseen circumstances, and I feel like a lot of people just you can't give up just because it's been difficult. Eventually we needed a reset in the market either way. So,
Well, I mean, I was gonna say, getting $1,500, over $1,500 in payouts. I mean, it's probably given me a lot more patience and zen than if that hadn't been the case. But yeah.
The payouts are coming. All right, man. So we gotta go back in formation here in a couple seconds. Hopefully, we can get another alpha framework set up, and then an alpha setup before the gap fills. All right, my main target just got tagged. Let's go to a 5-minute here. So we still got this end dog, and honestly, the end dog is more filled up here.
Bottom of the 835 candle X is the next alpha B.
All right, appreciate you. All right, so let's see. So Alpha C1 was hit, people. Oh, Alpha B. So we still got room because our final target is going to be the gap fill. That's going to be about 315. So we still got room.
Watch you go do that. Watch you go do that right open X.
One green candle. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Price has done a lot of weird things, dude.
I could also use 905 as candle. I want to stay, and again, right? You want to kind of stay, and I will for entertainment purposes be on the 1. But if you're not trading for entertainment purposes like I am, because again, you're here to be entertained and educated. Those of you who are gold, you're here to be educated. Those of you who are not gold, you're here to be entertained. For entertainment purposes, I will go on a 1-minute chart, but I'm waiting on the 5. I highly recommend if you don't have an active LAF or active range, that's called formation. Stay off the 1. Look for the 5-minute to develop something framework-wise that could help you take a trade. Boom, boom. First target 1 was hit. We are about 4 minutes from open. Let's see if this play will continue to go. Technically, this was a unicorn entry. You could have did the fair value gap there too at 919 without the retest of the breaker. However, it was pre-market. Looks like we going.
Can't shoot my shot X because price is not pulling back.
Go have to wait. We want to wait and see if it's going to give it to us.
That's what I did on Friday, man. Waited all day, got nothing. But again, I'm always happier than flat than red, dude. Because what was it? Wednesday, I was pissed, man. I waited all day for a perfect setup and it failed.
Yep.
I waited right until the end of the window to trade, and I get the entry. It's clean, A plus setup and fails.
You probably got it. I think I had the same thing happen to me Friday, and I had a big lot on. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I had a fat lot on. I got excited when I saw that setup. It was A plus, and I was like, "Yo, everybody, I'm going heavy."
Oh yeah, because it wasn't LAF, but it was a
Data
strong
high.
data high with the big liquidity sweep volume
Yep.
uptick.
Yep. That's it. That's exactly what happened. And then,
Oh! Gotcha, bitch!
yep. Part of the game, though. And that's the open candle halfway through the gap. I don't think it's going to give it to nobody right here. I don't think you're going to get much here. Opening candle. Now remember, I
Right now-
readjusted this gap here. Hold on, let me go to 5 minute.
You got no 1 hour PD race to 1 hour gaps to dip into. I see one way all the way down from last night, but in terms of 1 hour fair value gaps, I don't really see much on the chart right now for us to use to go up. So we'd basically be relying pretty much on the moving averages right now.
In other words, back in formation. Formation. Back on the one. Let me get rid of this Alpha C. So we had a pre-market trade idea. The unicorn from pre-market is delivering. We had a pre-market uni. Five minute. So yeah, without this framework, I got nothing. My whole feed is filled up with Coachella. What the hell is this? What's that sound? What's everybody's opinion on Trump trying to close the border with the military? Pulling back. Need a 5-minute. The closest alpha B I got down, liquidity sweep, will be 25, 130. You know, we talking like 70 handles down. We are somewhat in the gap, looking for this gap. Pink box here to fill. We'll not have to wait on the setup to come to me, guys. What's up to everybody on Twitter? Hope you guys are well. Welcome back. Trying to find another setup. Come on, red candle. We want more of a dump than that. No pullback.
And we're kind of in formation again. We do have that red candle you see kind of down there from around 9 o'clock. X. That could be a new alpha zone.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Back in formation. Formation means we are waiting for development on a higher time frame in terms of execution. My boy Nav, what's up? DC Options, what's up? Willcast, AJ in the building. J Got, what's up? Trader X, what's up? Ethan, welcome back. Rolling Hillside, Tony B, Florida, what's going on? Of course, to everybody on the panel, what's up? If I didn't call your name, much love and respect, and as always, we thank you for your support. Right now, we're just waiting. No news Monday, so there is a possibility of a flat day for me. So we'll see what we do. Getting a drop back. Now, honestly, the low of the low that we're considering an alpha zone, 905 candle low, 5-minute chart. 905 low, 930 high, that's dominant range. Meaning we got buy side, sell side in the building. Let's see what that looks like on the one. Now, this is how I got clapped up on Monday, so we'll see. Looks okay to me. Let's see if we take this low. I would prefer to take this low and then take this alpha B. We're coming off the 1, going back onto the 5. You see how this like keeps you out of trouble? Because like a lot of people try to trade every day, right? And when you try to trade every day, most of the times you get clapped up. So just be honest with yourself. You know, I know most quote unquote influencers, they trade every day. They catch every top, they catch every bottom. They make millions and millions of dollars on prop firm payouts. But you never see the name on the leaderboard. But hey, either way, that's a story for a different day. Outside of that, I don't want to trade every day. So how can I eliminate me fucking up and trading every day? When I'm in formation, when I don't have the actual setup and framework, get the fuck off the 1. Get off the 1 minute chart. Stay on the 5. Let it develop. If you don't get development by 12:20, call it a day. If you get development before 12:20, shoot at something. And you can go past 12:20. Let's say you got an alpha C that just hasn't delivered. If you still got that alpha C, you're game to take that till whenever, you know. Rare case. Happens sometimes. But as of right now, guys, I'm flat. I'm flatter than pancake right now. Hey man, Brightman, I got some questions. I got some questions for everybody, man. If the Strait of Hormuz is only 20% of the world's oil, how come if the strait closes, it is considered a global catastrophe when it's such a minute percentage of the world's oil and energy? Somebody asked me that question. Because it seems like, again, you know, I want to talk very radical. I'm just talking out loud, just keeping the people entertained, right? This is what I was, this is what I was contemplating last night with the blunt in my hand, right? Here's the blunt in my hand, thoughts that were in my hand last night. If only 20% of the world's oil comes out of there, and the two major buyers of the energy, if you look it up, is Russia and China. They also bought Venezuelan oil too, and you saw who took that over. Who's the next major provider? When I looked up in my research, it was the United States. So my two questions now is, if we got all the oil, why is our oil prices going higher? Why is the gas prices going higher inside the inland? That's question number one, right? And then question number two, was this whole thing a ploy for Trump to get Russia and China to buy oil from the U.S.? Oh. Ask yourself these questions. Does Trump only want them to buy oil from them? How much fuel's in Israel? I mean, I would assume not much. It's so small. Even supply and demand is pretty tight for oil. Losing that much suddenly means market instantly loses a huge chunk of supply and availability. I agree with that. That's what I was thinking too. But what about the 300 billion or million that came from Venezuela? Shouldn't that gave it a surplus to? Because how many barrels is over there if it's only 20%? Does Venezuela have more than what's produced out of the Strait of Hormuz, and effectively, which is now inside of the United States, or no? You know, I could be completely wrong, guys. Again, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm saying, I'm just thinking out loud. Before he goes anywhere else, he has to fix his Iran situation. Before we talk about Cuba. Can I get a sweep or something. So far it's chopped. Now look at this 5-minute chart and watch me go to this 1-minute chart. Choppy. How do you avoid chop? Stay on the 5-minute chart when you're in formation. When you're not in formation, go on the 1-minute chart. Okay, let's see what they say now. Venezuela has a lot of oil on paper, but they weren't producing nearly as much as you would think because their production facilities that was U.S. built fell into despair after Venezuela went full communist. Yeah, so there is a lot though. But I still think the play was to hurt China. Take away their oil. See what they do. And then now, you can't get nothing out the strait with the Navy ships over there. So he's going to try to starve them out. We'll see how that works. Just waiting, man. Going back to a warning. Well, this would have stopped you out. This play would have gave you some points, though. We're flipping it up, huh? We'll see what happens here. We're about to get a range. Something I would like to see is this. We'll see if we get it. Back in formation. I don't take L's, I elevate. Championship mindset. I grow tired of these games from the market. Gotta say that in my Game of Thrones voice. I grow tired of your games, you peasant. You bloody peasant. I grow tired of your games. Oh, didn't even sweep below. Like, literally, system's so solid, bro. All you gotta do is wait. You know how much headache I saved myself from just being on this time frame waiting for something to sweep? Go back to a 1 minute chart. How many setups do you see? You're getting a random pop here. Here we go. Donald Trump announced the end of the war. Just in. We have won. For entertainment purposes, though, I will drop down to a 1 minute chart. Yo,
Well, we have an Alpha B now, X.
Yeah, I've noticed. Fucking.
Fuck is this price action, dude?
Hey, man, just gotta wait, man. Gotta continue to do what we do. We do.
Scotty Bugatti got in, man.
Scotty.
Saw the Momo, man.
Yeah, man. That candle's big enough for me. Scotty's like, I'm gonna hit this market with my big GC.
I gotta call myself a Momo trader now.
No, you the big GC candle.
When you got it, use it.
Yeah, use it, lose it. Nah, I didn't catch nothing. Good stuff,
Scotty. I got a quick question for you, Scott. So, because obviously I know it's because I see the big, huge uptick on volume. But there are times where I see those volume candles and price will still reverse and go the other way. What's kind of the context you're looking on for the big volume uptick, but also you're like, this is going the way I want to. It should still just keep going.
Strat combos.
Okay.
I was just thinking about my buddy Rob Smith. Actually, I miss that guy.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, strat combos. I mean, it went to a 2 up, and then we had a 3 reversal, and then PSAR popped the other direction, and we have PSAR and time frame continuity to the upside. So that I had like 3-4 confluences. We had the 2, and then switched to a 3. PSAR, white candle, and we had time frame. So take it. And momentum. So that was like what, 4 or 5?
Were you in on the candle close or when it became a 3?
2 when it goes green. Yeah. 3 when it closes. But it was, we had well over the second candle, so, or the earlier 3 candle rather, so that's why I liked it. What was my entries? 207. If you look at that 3, yeah, it was 214. I got a weird feel because I did mark it, but I was looking at 14 anyway, so I got a better feel than I expected.
Good stuff, brother. In addition to the loss I took last week, I finally paid my taxes too.
Fun times.
Fun times. Peep the chat for my gift over there. My meme. Exactly how I felt. Took that long, done for the day. Master Pool, good stuff.
Right, man?
The Learning Center. You know my taxes are going to the Learning Centers. Funny. So far, no execution for me, team. Nice up move. I didn't see it coming. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, I was looking for them to fill the gap. Damn, they almost did too. Go back on the 5-minute chart.
Does that make sense, Brightman?
Yeah, man. No, it's just no, because I saw the huge volume uptick. Because I actually changed it to where I want like 200%. So when I see like when I get the candle, it's just like a massive uptick in volume.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that, and then I saw what you posted. I was like, oh, it totally makes sense why you did that.
Yeah, I actually thought about doing that too, but I haven't forward tested it, so I don't feel confident like talking about it. But yeah, switching up to a little bit higher instead of 1.5 due to maybe keep the false moves out too a little bit more, less noise.
Yeah, because when you get 200%, especially after once the market's been open for 10 to 15 minutes, I mean something big's going on. You get a 200, double the normal volume on a candle.
Then you can also risk missing it because of the you already threw a gap or something though.
Hell, like no trade day for me. Gap is like 80% filled. Still sloppy. Came down slight bit. Let's see a 5-minute chart. No new zone. Not even a 1 minute. Oh man.
Are they talking about blocking the straight right now?
Yeah, they told
Starting at 10.
Yep. Which would financially pressure Iran. Especially because they need a budget to buy the things they're shooting up. I think why he didn't do that a long time ago. This was such a thing, you know. That would have made the negotiations a lot better. A starving group of people will be more likely to negotiate. Once they shoot missiles at the boat, they don't have to. Iran's gonna have no other option. I cheated on my diet over the weekend. Had too much to drink. You know, like a Long Island iced tea has 600 calories itself. And then just food, man. Ate at Noble. Ate at Hell's Kitchen. I ate good this weekend. I ain't gonna front to you. Yeah, but man, I'm trying to achieve something. I'm trying to achieve, Greek god physique. And I'm on this cut. I can't be breaking my deficit. No execution. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm about to go back to bed. What's up, John McWick? I actually watched the Ballerina. Like when I was in the hotel, we watched the Ballerina, which is like the latest John Wick movie. It's pretty good. Had a little bit more story because John Wick is more like, you killed my dog, I'ma kill you. And like John Wick 4 was like literally just a whole action movie, like just straight fighting from start to finish. Everybody was fighting in the movie. Even like the dogs in the background were fighting. Well, we got to my target, so I guess I'm going to have to call it a day. My target was a gap fill at 315. I'm about to knock that off as a 315 fill. What's the likelihood of me getting a clean setup now? Very low. Then I could have done. Congratulations to Squilla Scott, Scotty Bugatti, and whoever else caught that Momo setup. As of that, nothing else for me. All right, Twitter, we're going to end the official stream. Everybody in Discord, we're going to go to Open Hangout. Anybody can come up, so feel free to come through for the team. AJ, come up. Love to hear from you. Tony, come up. Love to hear from you. Florida, love to hear from you. AJ, feel free to come up whenever. CR, what's up? Nav, good to see you again. All right, Twitter.